All right, Boricua Boxing here is with GLEN TAPIA. Glenn, how you feeling today, bro?
Good.
Yeah, we got that fight coming up on Saturday in Madison Square Garden. Your thoughts on that fight?
Ready to go, man. I'm ready to give people a show what they want, you know.
Where were you when you got the phone call to get this fight?
I don't even remember. I don't know. I was training probably. I don't know. I had like 4 fights in 4 months already. This is my 4th fight in 4 months, you know. So I've been in the gym constantly, you know, since January, and since December I had no break, no nothing, you know. So it's constantly. I'm in shape. I'm ready to go.
And you know anything about your opponent?
No, not at all. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm just ready to go.
Line him up.
Yeah, beat him up. You know.
I said line him up, beat him up.
I know his name is Nick Running Bear, and that's it. I know. I think he's an Indian or something. That's it. That's what I know.
What can we expect from Glenn in this upcoming year, in the next year or so?
I'm trying to be 10-0. Hopefully 10-0 by this year, and probably more. You know, that's it.
Yeah. That's my goal. This past Saturday, there was a big fight in Yankee Stadium. Your thoughts on that fight and the future of Cotto? What are your thoughts on him?
I was sparring. Actually, I was sparring Yuri Foreman. I was getting him ready for Cotto. For like 3 weeks, I was sparring him, getting him ready for Cotto. But Cotto, he did good. He did it right. You know, Yuri was actually doing good. He was doing good. He was actually, if he didn't hurt, I wanted to see what was going to happen.
Definitely competitive.
He was looking competitive. That's why I wanted to see what was going to happen if he didn't get hurt. You know, because he would have actually boxed him around. He was actually popping him with the right hands. You know, so I don't know. I don't know what would have happened if he would have get hurt. Cotto, he's looking a little bit tired. You know, I don't know what's happening.
When you were growing up, what fighters did you look up to? Any fighters that you idolized, that you wanted to be like, or?
Really, not really. I really wasn't. I was just more of me. I really was in the streets when I was little. You know, and I really was just fighting. I was fighting for me. I didn't really care. I like the old time fighters. I was more into like Hearns, Hagler, and let me see, Duran. You know, I like all them guys. You know. Aaron Pryor, Leonard, I like them guys when they fought. They really got it in. You know, they wanted to entertain you. Gotti, I like Gotti. He really fought. You know, they fought from the first round to the last round. They didn't box. They didn't give you the amateur style, boxing style. You know, they fought in there. And they didn't pity pat like. You know, they really got it in. So I don't know. I really didn't have that much like a favorite fighter. You know.
Well, I guess I don't have to tell you this, that boxing is a tough sport.
Yeah.
You know, it's not made for everyone. What got you into this sport?
When I was younger, I was 8 years old. Like 8 years old, my brother started boxing, and everybody in the neighborhood started boxing. I just went in because of him. But then I stopped boxing, and I was like more. When I was like 9, I stopped boxing. I was more like fighting. I wasn't fighting in the streets. 10 years old, fighting. You know, George Martinez. He was in the gym. He was my coach. He brought me back to the gym. He actually went to my house. He brought me back to the gym. He talked to my parents and told me to come back to the gym. And I actually said yes because he was there, you know. And I just went back to the gym. And I just started, I liked it, you know. And that's it. It just got me back in the gym. I just liked it, and I just kept going to the gym. And that's it. It just changed my life. He actually saved my life, you know. He saved my life. He loved me. It just taught me so much things. It taught me how to be a man. Matured me, and not just boxing wise. It matured me in life, you know. And how to be. It just taught me how to be a man, and taught me a lot of things, you know.
What do you fight for? I mean, I ask you because a lot of people fight for their children. They fight because they need to fight.
I fight to be the greatest, not just to be a world champion, but to be the greatest, to be known as one of the greatest. You know, most people fight to be a world champion. I fight to be the greatest in the world one day, you know? And that's what I fight for. That's what my goal is, to be known as one of the greatest and to be loved by the people and to be like, wow, this is one of the greatest. I want people to really be like, wow, that's my favorite fighter. That's the greatest. That's the greatest boxer in the world. Not just a world champion, because that's just you can have a belt. I know a lot of guys that just have a belt. I want to be known as one of the greatest, and that's what I'm working on. You know, that's what I'm working to.
And that's your inspiration to move forward?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, buddy. Thank you very much for your time. Is there anything that you want to say to your fans at BoricuaBoxing.com?
Come on Saturday, and I'm gonna entertain you guys. I'm gonna give you a show, so I'm gonna give you your money worth from the first round to the last round, baby. Thanks.
Let me ask you a question real quick. I think your nationality, you're half.
No, I'm Dominican. Actually.
You're 100% Dominican.
Yeah, I'm all Dominican.
All right, so you're gonna be fighting on the on the eve of the Puerto Rican parade. Is it on the eve? Yeah, right. It's on the eve, right?
Yeah.
On the eve of the Puerto Rican parade. Have you ever been under that type of environment, that type of pressure? Where all
yeah. I fought for in Joshua Cloudy in Kodo Undercard. So, and I got Joshua Cloudy ready for Kodo.
You did a hell of a job, I tell you.
Yeah.
You're the one to blame.
I was actually his only sparring partner too. I was for like 3 weeks, but it was good. It was good. But everybody thought I was Puerto Rican. Everybody over there thought I look like Puerto Rican. I look like a Puerto Rican, so it's good for me. I could go for a Puerto Rican, I guess. So.
Safe to say you get a lot of love here in New York, right?
Yeah, I get a lot of love. I get a lot of love in New York, so it's good for me. I get a lot of love from Puerto Ricans, people, for Puerto Rican nation, so it's good. And I'm Dominican actually, but it's good. I get it both ways, so it don't really matter.
Well, our promotional director over here, she's Dominican also, so we got Dominicans everywhere, brother. Well, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. The best of luck to you, man.
Thanks.
All right, man.
All right. Yeah. I'm trying to bring it back.
Appreciate it, buddy.